I loved the title going with the beat of the beeps. I thought that was really great, and I like when music and score is used to a creative's advantage in their piece. I think it was really cool to start the piece with an obstructed view. Like we're very hyper focused on what to look at and what should be interesting and what we should focus in on. And I liked how it was like that kind of throughout the whole thing, just because it's different. I feel like not a lot of people do that, so I thought that was great. I like that the beeping gets more eerie and intense, which helps us to feel more anxious and kind of build suspense. The power of sound is so incredible. So I thought that was the best aspect of this for sure.
From the opening shot, I already knew that this was something different and something unique. From the perspective of just a flashlight, the audience gets to fully embrace themselves as they're watching this unfold. From the perspective of one person, the build-up tension and suspense was brilliantly executed through the lack of dialogue and sound, and instead just using the real-life sound from the world to really push the horror elements forward. However, by the halfway mark of the film, I do think when the soundtrack comes in, it breaks the tension. I think a great way to push the fear and the anxiety within the audience is to have the natural element of the sound play out through the film, as this is an experimental film after all.
Great concept, great execution. I definitely get that sort of uneasy feeling, sort of Blair Witch vibe. Uh, Overall, really creative piece and put together really well. And the score obviously helps sell it all a lot. Great job with the score.
Quite interesting in the way it was developed and shot. Just using it through a flashlight going through an old historic house. I really didn't expect the newer technology to pop up because it does have that feel, and then that technology makes it kind of seem like it's CGI. It's a place that doesn't belong there. The historical fact at the end makes me hope that whoever's restoring it restores it to its former glory without that weird high-tech stuff in it. It really feels out of place. I mean, you need a little tech, but to make it blend in with this historic house, because it looks like it's a beautiful home, or it used to be, and definitely historic, and it sounds like it's gone through a lot of history. But the way it was just done, just through a flashlight going from room to room. Because I know when it first started, I was hoping this was an abandoned house. Otherwise, whoever shot it, shining flashlights and bright lights up and down, would have ticked the residents off. And it does have that little bit of a paranormal feel without ever actually seeing a ghost. It's there, and that's what happens with old houses, and this film really showed this house off in a beautiful and unique way.
I love the concept of following a spotlight around a creepy old building. It was quite frightening in that my imagination was wondering what I would see around each corner, especially going down the stairs into the darkness. The modern beeping sound was quite startling, and a stark contrast to the old building, and the high-tech panels added to this contrast, as if one was being watched. I really appreciated the historical info regarding the building that was offered, notably previous owners who supported the evil slave trade. I couldn't help imagine what atrocities took place in this building in the past.